Hello, my brothers and sisters in the Lord. Today, the Wednesday of the first week of Lent, our station church is St. Mary Major, which you can see behind me. St. Mary Major is also in kind of the middle of downtown, so you can see there is a lot of stuff going on. But it is a very, very beautiful church and a very, very important site for us Catholics. It's one of the four major basilicas, and once you see inside, you'll see why. According to the legend, in the year 352, a wealthy Roman man had a dream of the Blessed Virgin Mary, who told him to build a church on top of the Esquiline Hill dedicated to her. The next night, and this is August, there was a massive snowfall. Now, just so you know, Rome is not exactly known for its snowfalls. It's very rare that that happens, and August is the hottest month of the year. So it was seen as a miracle. And again, according to the story, Pope Liberius at that time began to draw out the outline of where the basilica would be. And if you look around the church in Santa Maria Maggiore, you can see icons and depictions of this event, of the Pope going out and tracing out the lines and the plans for the church. Now, probably the most famous thing in all of St. Mary Major is the relic of the manger of Christ. Dating back to about the year 500, it is believed that the relic of the manger was brought over to Rome and it was placed by the Pope in this church. And so if you ever get the chance to go, you can see down underneath the main altar, there's this small little chapel. It's called the Chapel of Praesepe, the Chapel of the Manger. And you can see this piece of wood. And again, according to the legend, according to the tradition, this is the part of the crib in which Jesus was laid when he was born Christmas Day all those years ago. On a personal note, St. Mary Major is probably one of my favorite churches around Rome. Just because when I go to serve Mass for the Missionaries of Charity on the other side of town, when I'm coming back, I'll always pass by St. Mary Major and always gives great joy to my heart. One, because it means I'm almost back. It's somewhat of a long bike ride. But also because it's just this reminder of Mary in the center of the city. And I've thought about this a couple of times, just where the church is built. It's a little bit inconvenient. It's at this sort of vortex of all of these various different roads coming together here. And so they have this big roundabout around the basilica. But I also thought that it is incredibly beneficial on a spiritual level, that all of these roads are pointing to Mary, and Mary sits at the center of Rome, and the center of this busy area. Mary, the Queen of Peace, resides, reminding us of the peace of Christ that we're called to. And I think I'll use that as my meditation of Mary sitting in the midst of our lives, Mary dwelling within us, giving us a source of contentment, of comfort and consolation, even in the midst of chaos, even in the midst of our hectic lives. May God continue to bless you during this Lent, and hopefully I'll see you around.